The little girl continued. In your last class, you heard a short summary of the chapter. So today, let us once again recall to our mind what we heard yesterday. Kezia is afraid of her father. The little girl, Kezia, was afraid of her father. She always wanted to avoid meeting him. She felt relieved when he went out of the house, as his presence made her uncomfortable. Out of fear, Kezia used to stammer in front of her father, whereas with others she used to talk normally. He appeared to be so big to Kezia that she would compare him with a giant. Kezia's grandmother wondered that Kezia should talk to her parents more, and therefore, on Sunday afternoons, she would send her to the drawing room to talk to them, where they would be relaxing. Let's continue from page number 34. One day, when she was kept indoors with a cold, her grandmother told her that father's birthday was next week and suggested she should make him a pin cushion for a gift out of a beautiful piece of yellow silk. Laboriously, with a double cotton, the little girl stitched 3 sides. But what to fill it with? That was the question. The grandmother was out in the garden, and she wandered into mother's bedroom to look for scraps. On the bed table, she discovered a great many sheets of fine paper, gathered them up, tore them into tiny pieces, and stuffed her case, then sewed up the 4th side. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Father's great speech for the Port Authority had been lost. Rooms were searched, servants were questioned. Finally, mother came into Kezia's room. Kezia, I suppose you didn't see some papers on a table in your room? Oh yes, she said. I tore them up for my surprise. What? Screamed mother. Come straight down to the dining room this instant. And she was dragged down to where father was pacing to and fro, hands behind his back. Well, he said sharply. Mother explained. He stopped and stared at the child. Did you do that? No, she whispered. Mother, go up to her room and fetch down the damned thing. See that the child's put to bed this instant. When one day Kezia had a cold and she did not go to school, her grandmother suggested her to make with her own hands a pin cushion as a birthday gift for her father, whose birthday was next week. So Kezia stitched 3 sides of it. Then, not finding any scraps to fill it with, she filled it by tearing into small pieces some papers which she found on her mother's bedroom table. Then she completed the pincushion by sewing its 4th side. Later, her father was very angry when he could not find the papers on which he had written the speech to be given to the Port Authority next day. When Kezia was asked, she told her father that she had torn up and stuffed the papers in the pincushion she had made. So her father punished her by hitting her hand with a ruler to teach her not to touch anything that did not belong to her.